Hey you guys, how's it going? It's Beginnings here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend so far. Today's video is going to be another Ormarr video. I had some insane Ormarr games over the last few days, but I was also having a ton of issues with my recording software. I think I got like 3 really good Ormarr games, but either the recording didn't save, or I ran out of memory during my recording, or I started recording when my phone was in vertical mode and then it switched to horizontal, and so the recording was sideways, and then it messed up my editing software, and yeah, it was a struggle and a half, but here we are finally with an Ormarr video. Ormarr is super strong right now, guys, and he is probably one of my favorite supports to play with the enchantment patch that came in. He's really strong, and he will probably be one of my biggest mains, at least until those Xennial buffs go through. Actually, maybe they have already. I'm not too sure. I should look into that, definitely. Don't think they have, though. Here we managed to mess with the Xennial quite a bit while scouting out the enemy jungle. We will be chasing him down. We pop our sprint just to be able to make sure we secure that kill, and we get first blood onto their Xennial. Feels good, man. I kind of want to turn onto this Talanis, but my Dao-chan isn't really on the same page with me. She goes for the freeze, but it's way too late. The Talanis pops sprint and is just out of there. So we kind of need to back up. I want to clear this wave and just immediately reset. I'm really low, and my jungle is finishing his jungle clear right about now. So I want to get back and get healthy before we start trying to go for any objectives like a tower or a sentinel, anything like that. My jungler is on the bottom side of the map right now, but I have a pretty good feeling that he is going to end up rotating up towards mid, and I will be doing the exact same thing. The Dao-chan is starting to do things now. I see that the Enzo is coming down, and I expect my team will need some help. I see the Enzo misses hook, so I immediately jump in onto him. Kriknak is zoning out the Crixie, so she will not be joining this fight. I know we are at an advantage, and that's the only reason why I went onto their jungler there. We did start Waterstone this game, as always, guys. Starting Waterstone is really strong. Now we can set up to do the Sentinel. I am walking a little bit upward just because I want to make sure that nobody's going to be contesting the Sentinel. And really the only person that would be doing that right now is the enemy Ahri, so not worrying about it too much. I really want to camp here because I want to kill this Ahri. The Dao-chan is way too slow on the draw, though, so she does not get her freeze off on the Ahri before her ultimate goes off. That really sucked. She was CC'd for like a solid 2 seconds. Dao-chan just, I don't know, she was too slow, I guess, to cast her ability fast enough, or she just wasn't ready. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna make our way back towards the bottom side of the map. I see that the Elsu is getting pretty bullied by this Xennial, so we're just gonna go ahead and collapse onto him. Somehow my first ability does not knock him up. I am kind of salty about it, and we really should not be chasing right now. Elsu misses his snipe, and the Talanis showed up, so we really should be backing up. The Kriknak did cast his ultimate, and we are making our way back into the enemy's blue side jungle. We find the Enzo, and we are being as annoying as possible. He lands a hook on me, but I'm way too far. Kriknak has his ult back up, so I know that we're going back in. I cast my second ability. They're both stunned. I cast my ultimate for the sustain. We're chasing onto the Crixie. We knock her up, and she will fall in just a second to our second ability. We use our second ability's guaranteed stun to take out the Xennial as well. We turn into the Enzo, but he is a little bit too fast, so we are going to back off now. This game is really action-packed so far. We have ourselves a solid 3 out of 4 kill participation. I was debating getting what is that item called? Tide Collars, but I end up actually opting for the Purifying Bracers this game, just because Purifying Bracers are really good into both Ahri and Talanis. And so I will be taking that this game. They're honestly like my favorite support item right now. They are so strong. The ability to have a mini Chagnar ult on you is so underrated. I don't know why people don't build it more often. It's really strong, and almost every game has a sort of game-changing CC in it. So we help our Dao-Chan go ahead and clear up mid, and we will be rotating down towards bottom lane just because that's where our jungler is as well. The Kriknak finds the Crixie way out of position and just absolutely massacres her. That was as big of a one-shot as I've ever seen at about 4.5 minutes into the game. I ping the Enzo's blue because I know that is going to be respawning soon, and I know that we can invade because we just killed their mid laner, so she's going to be pretty low. Dao-Chan lands a nice little freeze onto the Zennial, but I am not worried about the Zennial. I want this Enzo. I'm chasing him down. I am not letting him go anywhere. The Dao-Chan and the Kriknak take out the Zennial, but I am still going for this Enzo. I want this kill so bad. We are going deep. I get another knockup. I almost get my guaranteed stun off, but it does not work out. The Kriknak takes out the Irie. The Dao-Chan and Elsie are being annoying. Kriknak is 1 HP, but it turns onto the Crixie, and he manages to take her out as well. We went so ham there. Our team definitely wasn't on the same page though, but it's okay because we're really good and it worked out fantastically. I think we managed to get like 4 kills there. I don't know, but it was an ace at 5 minutes into the game, and that is always an insane feat, especially when it's, you know, not like, oh, your solo laner solo killed somebody and then you killed like 3 people and somebody else solo killed somebody, so it's an ace. No, that was like an actual ace, guys. That was a full-on 1-team fight and it feels great. We were pressuring that mid tower, but the Crixie has some pretty great wave clear, so we're kind of have to back up. I see that the Enzo popped his hook, and I also know that he no longer has a shield, so I am going really, really deep onto him. Between the Enzo and the Talanis, I am healing up way too much and they cannot kill me. I knock up the Zennial, guaranteeing the Dao-Chan freeze, but we cannot really do anything until Kriknak gets here. Kriknak dives into the backline, but we really can't get onto them. He manages to kill them both, but me and Dao-Chan are chasing down the Zennial. I go to cut him off. The Kriknak follows up, and we do get a solid 4-4-1 in total. Elsu dies, but it is okay. The Errol actually managed to solo kill the Irie too, which is a surprise considering he's like 1-4-3 this game at the end of it. Anyways, I don't know what his actual score is right now, but I'm sure it doesn't change too much before the end of this game. I somehow end up getting hooked through the Dao-Chan, but it's fine. I'd rather me than her. And we really, really need to back up. We're way overextended. We don't have our jungler with us, but he is going to be going onto the other side of the map. My Elsu is just clearing wave. Dao-Chan, again, way too far up. Guys, when your jungler goes back to re-fulfill his clear, you shouldn't be looking for any crazy plays, at least unless you find an Enzo roaming into the jungle in a very awkward position. The Errol goes in, but he doesn't manage to do much. He gets really, really low. So do I. The Kriknak follows up eventually. We manage to somehow sustain between the two of us so much HP. We have so much lifesteal and regen that the 3 of them just could not kill us before the Kriknak got there. Kriknak jumps into the Irie and finishes her off as well. And we will be looking to push down these towers. We have a wave bot and we have a wave coming down mid relatively soon. We can take both of these. We do not have an ADC, but it does not really matter. Oh, actually, no, we have an Elsu, but he's pushing down bot, and we will be able to take this mid tower without a problem. Elsu's pushing down bot while the 3 of them defend mid. He's not going to be able to achieve too much. The Errol will be going down in just a second. Unfortunate for him. Really, he should have just rotated with the rest of the team. I go in to try to save him, and I'm going to be dying as well, actually. Actually, no, I'm not, because I'm insane. The Kriknak jumps in onto the Errol, but it was kind of a giant bait. I don't really know what that was. Everyone just kind of dies. That sucked. It was really funny. Me and Kriknak both are having a lot of fun this game. We're playing super duper ham, and it's making this game a lot of fun. You see, even though I am very, very low, I am absolutely destroying the Zennial. I am making him my... I can't think of a non-explicit way to say that, so I'm just not going to say it. Anyways, again, we are way too far up. We should not be chasing for the Zennial. I cast my ultimate trying to chase him down, but even though I hit him like 4 times with my ultimate, my passive does not proc, he does not get stunned, and I do not get the extra damage. We will get killed. We got way too greedy for that kill. We should not have been camping there. We had a pretty good idea that they would be coming out of their base, and we knew that our jungler, that we knew that our jungler was back in our own jungle, so he wasn't going to be able to follow us up. We didn't have Diao-Chan or Errol either, so that was, again, a really bad play. The Kriknak somehow manages to take out the Enzo, and the Errol is playing with Destiny. Is that toying with Destiny? Is that how you say that? I know that there is a figure of speech that is very similar to what I'm trying to say, and I am sure that somebody in the comments will actually point out what I am trying to say. Anyways, we are now back alive, and we are making our way back onto the battlefield. We are bloodthirsty. We want to fight. Kriknak jumps in, manages to one-shot the Crixie. We follow him up with our dive. We kill the Zenial as well. Irie lives with 1 HP. And again, Elsu and Diao-Chan just really weren't on the same page. Errol is pushing in the top tower. It's going to be pretty hard to push the high grounds just because without our very fed jungler, it's going to be hard to pressure them off of the tower just because they have an Irie, they have a Talanis, they have a lot of range, they have a lot of wave clear. You see Irie just dashes in and immediately ults and manages to clear that cannon minion. They now have 3 people here, and our Elsu is just trying to snipe, so we really need to back off because we are not going to be able to take that tower. We really just need to wait it out. Maybe take a Darkslayer. Maybe, yeah, we're going to take this Darkslayer. That's exactly what we're going to do because the entire enemy team is messing with the Errol right now. He tries to get his ultimate off, but the Crixie does too much damage and manages to take him out. As soon as I get the Dark, I already know where I want to put it. I want to put it in the bot lane. I want my team to push out top and mid and then rotate down towards bot because there are no more objectives on this side of the map. As soon as Errol respawns, he can go top and pressure that lane, but I really want to push this bot tower or push down the bot high ground rather. The reason I want to do that is because if this game goes on long enough, then that means that we have basically permanent pressure in the bot lane. And that means that we have permanent pressure on the opposite side of the Darkslayer. After my team takes Dragon, instead of rotating down towards bottom, everyone goes mid because, you know, it's ranked. That's what everybody does. I accidentally used my sprint there, but we're not going to talk about that. The Errol is diving in 1v4 once again, and he will be taken out in just a second. Yep, there it is. They did get vision on me, but I really just want to clear this wave because I don't want them to push down mid. And I know that by cutting that wave, it was going to force them to rotate towards me instead of, you know, trying to push our wave. Anyways, I'm just trying to keep up the pressure, and I get a nice 3-man stun here. We immediately blow up the Enzo. The Zenial is the next to fall. Irie is really tanky. I stun up the Talanis. The Diao-Chan follows up with a freeze. I hit my second ability on the Irie, just getting those stacks. Kriknak finishes her off as well. I'm going to be clearing out this little mid wave because we can end the game here. Crixie is the only one left alive, and Kriknak one-shot her once again. We can end the game in just a second after we finish boating with our ultimate. This game was so much fun. I think it was a duo queue game. Sorry, no solo queue, but duo queue is just as fun, and it's pretty challenging as well. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this game as much as I did playing it. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, guys, and I will be seeing you guys next time. See ya.